We're back. BQ or bust. Season 6.
Wow.
Season 6, Scott. Bad news is we got canceled by the network.
Oh, shit.
So this will be our last season. Just like Righteous Gemstones. People are pissed. People are pissed. So we gotta go out with a bang. I told Scott, Scotty boy right here, the last time we recorded together, I was a 12-minute miler. Things are gonna be a wee bit different this time. Told him he's gonna have to start working out to keep up with me because I'm so fucking fast now. I don't want to brag, but I'm a 9-minute miler. Your girl's been working her tits off. Literally have gone down a couple sizes in bras. Praise be.
I saw that, oh, wow. I saw that yesterday you shared something on your stories about how you were at like 8.5-minute miles.
Yesterday, my conversational pace was 8:30s.
See, that's pretty good. That's pretty nuts.
Truly, what's really interesting, so I shared that to stories because one, I'm so stoked and shocked. That was my face when I saw it. The amount of responses I got from people saying, how'd you do this? I was like, are you serious? Are you? All I do is record it myself. All you gotta do is watch. But then you know what's interesting? People are responding, girl, you haven't shown up in my feed in a really long time. I had no clue. And I was like, Mark Zuck, what are you doing suppressing my content? The people want to know what I'm doing. Give the people what they want. This is not the vibe of BQ or Bust. I was just watching Righteous Gemstones, and I'm just
channeling that energy.
Just a little Judy-fied right now.
Oh, she's such a good character.
Judy is the best character.
She cracks me up.
Although, oh, red light. No, I'm not one of those runners who blows through the reds.
Oh, really?
I see them as a sign to
Take 5.
get your breath, girl.
I will actively
Take a break, girl. Oh dear, oh dear. So like I was saying, people literally slid into my DMs saying, how did you get fast? And the look of horror on my face when I realized I'm not showing up in the algorithm. So the first thing I did was secure a sponsorship. I got on the phone with my friends at Fuel Goods and I said, guys, I need your help. Mark Zuckerberg is trying to push me down in addition to overthrowing the government. And they said, we hate that. What can we do to help? And I said, will you help me make BQ or Bust happen, my vlog series? And they said, girl, if there's one person we believe, it's you. And I said, thank you. Thank you. And it brought a tear to my eye. And then I got on the phone with my good friend Scotty boy right here. And I said, Scott, what are you doing for the next 6 months? And he said, literally everything. I've never been busier. And I said, great. Do you have time to film BQ or Bust? And he said, not really. And I said, let's do it. So here he is. I said, don't make me call your mom. Because
That's what did it.
Scott and I go way back. I don't know if you know this, but I've known Scott since I was in the womb. In utero.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dang, that's right. I forgot we played telephone that way. I touched your
With
mom's
our
stomach.
umbilical cords?
No, I was touching your mom's stomach. I was born. I was born already.
You were already born.
Yeah.
You were born. So here we are.
I put my head up to your mom's stomach, and I got kicked in the face. It was a sign of things to come.
Yeah, I said, get out of here. Get out of here, boy. That's what I said.
And I said, I'm gonna fucking take your quarters. Wait till you grow up.
Just you wait till you're grown. When you're 6, I'm gonna take all your quarters.
Oh yeah, they're mine.
It was a moment of foreshadowing of men taking my money. And that's how Badass Lady Gang was born.
Wow, so I am the founder?
I would say you're the inciting incident.
Sounds like I'm a founder.
You're the villain in this story,
I'm gonna
Scott.
start needing more money.
I need more money. Well, that means we need more sponsors. So, if you want to support this crazy chick who now runs just fast as... Don't call me. Email me. That's serious. We need more sponsors. We need your money.
We need to feed our cats.
We need your money. If there's one thing I learned from the past 5 seasons, it's that injury's around the corner.
Oh, we're about to go to a corner.
And when I turn it, I'm gonna need care. And that care ain't cheap.
Wow.
And we just need money. Watch your left. So yeah, we're looking for more sponsors. Who are you gonna call?
More sponsors.
It's our first dog of the day.
Oh, good. How many are you gonna see?
I think we're gonna see 25.
That's it?
I think it's gonna be a low dog day. So I called Scott Scott and I were talking about BQ Robust in this season, because here's the thing. I'm training for the Chicago Marathon. It is now the end of April. It is way too far away to be training for Chicago. Right now, we're going left, Scotty boy. Right now I'm training for the Nike After Dark women's half. And to come back to the how'd you get fast of it all, literally last January 2024, was kind of like the start of the first of 4 like periodized blocks to start to get here. I didn't have any specific anything in my head other than I kind of wanted to get to a place where I could break 2 in the half and fall. I figured if I could do that, then I could either go for a BQ in a spring marathon or a fall marathon. So I started with our Baddest Lady Gang Fastest Way to Get Faster training experience. Spent 8 weeks really working on like top end, fast, snappy stuff. Now granted, I had a really strong base. I was still like running 4 days a week, like fairly regularly, or maybe 3. I think at that time I was running 3 days a week and cycling 1 or 2. But tons of strength work from post Ironman, half Ironman. So I did that. Then I did another one. Then it was kind of like 5K, 10K time. I shifted my goals to the 10K. Spent 8 weeks training for a 10K. And then I started half marathon training. And then in November, I did, I don't remember what my time was, 157? I don't know, I had a great day. Felt amazing. Definitely didn't feel all out. So I was kind of like, damn, look at her go. So I felt great. Took some time off, ran for fun, because that's really important when you're chasing a huge long-term goal, is making sure you don't burn out. Winter came around, went back to Fastest Way to Get Faster, did the mile, then started half marathon training, which is where we are right now. I really wanted to race the half marathon that just happened this last weekend, the Brooklyn Experience. They made them change their name because the New York Roadrunners said, "We're the Brooklyn Half Marathon. You can't be the Brooklyn Half Marathon. It's too confusing to call us the New York City Runs Brooklyn Half and you the whatever sponsor, New York Roadrunners Brooklyn Half." And then unfortunately they lost. So now they're the Brooklyn Half Experience. Which, you know, whatever. I think it's the better Brooklyn Half anyway. But then my cousin called me and she said, "No, girl, that's the family race. You can't race that. We're family. We do that together. There's no I in family."
There is.
Not today.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you really didn't know how to spell family.
The I is silent in family.
That's right.
In my family.
Most people don't know that.
Well, without I, there is no family. I don't know where I'm going with this joke. I got nothing. Anyways, she said, "No, let's all run together." And I said, "Okay, no big. I'll run the New York Roadrunners Brooklyn Half." fuck that up. I was on a cruise for work when I needed to sign up for our club, so forgot. Whoops. Whoopsie poopsie. But then Nike emailed me and were like, boop, boop, beep, boop. Hey girl, hey, we're bringing out a bunch of girly pops to come run this race. Do you want to come? And I said, shit, that's the day before the Tonys. Okay. So now, June 7th, I think is the day. So I'm going to race that. So I've got like 5 weeks left. And I'm f***ing fit. I'm excited. I don't know what I can do. If I could do a 147, I would be really stoked.
Is that the best you've ever done?
No. I think my PR is either 137 or 142.
Oh, damn.
I don't remember.
Okay. Dang, you just said so much running things. I feel like, based off of what you just said, you've been running nonstop.
Man, the man is non-stop.
Yeah.
Gentlemen of the jury. Yeah, I have been. But
Whoa.
only because I've like really stepped into this new place with running. I feel like the last year was so much fun. And I would say like the first 6 months were pretty brutal. Like I just didn't feel strong.
Okay.
I felt like it was just like a huge struggle. I wasn't making the decision to suffer or anything. I kind of knew, I knew there was like a light at the end of the tunnel. And if I just like stayed consistent, really did my strength work, did my speed work, and stayed healthy, most importantly healthy. Oh my God, look at that goose pretending to be a flamingo.
Oh my God.
One leg. I would get here, but I mean, that's the thing. You can look at like, look what I did in a year. But this is a year and 4 months of like consistent work and done in like a very sustainable, smart way. Like I would take 3-4 weeks off between blocks.
Okay.
To move how I want to, when I want to, because I want to. My mileage always stayed really low. I only just got to like 5 running days a week a couple weeks ago. So this like half marathon block hasn't really been super structured. I've really been letting what feels good kind of like drive me, because I know BQ robust training, like I can't do that. I don't get to pick and choose what I do. If I want to do this like ridiculously hard thing, I have to do the shit I don't like to do. What's interesting is, so I've been like pulling clips from the last couple seasons, which means I have to rewatch stuff. And I recently rewatched the first try. I did reaction videos on YouTube.
I wanted to rewatch some of the first BQ or Bust videos because it's so palpable how afraid I was and full of doubt.
And that was mortifying. I'm not even gonna say it was fun because it wasn't. It was really awful. It's just like, we've come so far. Scott has the teeniest camera. I've got a microphone. Like this thing is stabilized. Like when I started vlogging in 2016, I had a GoPro in a waterproof case, which meant everything sounded like this. There was no image stabilization. So it was like Blair Witch. I can't believe we all watched it. But we've just come so far. It's so much easier to film running now. But I've never rewatched the last try. And I was watching specifically my uncle, Dr. Bob, who's a sports psychologist. I was rewatching one of our sessions, and he kind of posed to me, I think filming yourself and vlogging is hurting you. The first time around, the outcome didn't matter. Everyone was just excited to see you try, but that shifts when you know you can do it. Now The outcome still doesn't matter. It's important you know that. This is about seeing what you can do, not about BQing. But the audience has seen you do this stuff before and now knows you can. So they don't buy, I'm scared, in the way that they did, which that's not really what he said. But he was talking about now when you frame it as BQ or bust, you're framing it as success is BQing and bust is not doing it. You're failing, which isn't the case. So even if you don't believe that, intrinsically something inside of you is going into almost like fight or flight. It fucks with your ability to stay present, to be process oriented, and to give yourself your best because you're always 5 steps ahead to race day, which was an interesting conversation when I was doing it, when I was training. I would in the moment think about, how do I package this? What's the story I'm telling? All of that. So he suggested, don't vlog, just do it. Give yourself your best and go for it. Find a different way to tell this story. And this is where Fuel Goods, who's one of the sponsors of BQ or Bust this time around and making this happen, they came in. I'm not big on regrets. I think everything's a learning experience. But I really do think if I would have fueled the way I should have been fueling my last BQ attempt, I would have knocked it out of the park. I wasn't taking in nearly enough carbohydrates. I should have taken like 30 or 40% more grams of carbs an hour, which is really frustrating. Like, really bums me out that I think that's one of the big reasons why it didn't happen that day. I was in the high hormone phase. I should have been taking in more carbs an hour. I felt super heavy and flat the second I started. But if I would have like had more in the tank, I think I could have fought through in a different way. So when I was talking to them, they're like, yeah, dude, we totally get it. We've been in your shoes. We're excited this time around to offer up our exercise physiologists, help everyone understand how to actually define a hydration plan and a fueling plan for yourself. Because so many people hate gels, hate chews, try them once, get an upset stomach, experience diarrhea, and think, I can't do that. Instead of just investigating, okay, what did I take? What did I do that day? How do we tweak a little bit and try again? And then when you hear the phrase, train your gut, what does that mean? What does that look like? How do you trust that you're just training your gut versus what you're doing isn't working? So they're gonna be doing so much with us over the next couple of weeks to help really dial in what I think is the easiest piece of the puzzle, hydration and fueling. So this time around feels very different. I'm not in the dark. I'm a running coach now, and I've coached thousands of athletes. Oh my God, look at this angel. Stunning, beautiful, adorable, perfect. I think that might be the dog of the day.
That's the 4th dog.
Low dog day.
Yeah.
I think before, a lot of the paces, I just had these predefined limits. And when I would see anything with a 7, even an 8, I would just get in this place of, I can't run that. Even though I would just kind of like brace for blowing up every time I did anything because I thought it was so much of a stretch every time. And when I was rewatching footage, it's so interesting to see the way I talked about the effort and then the way I would talk about the next effort, what's coming. And they like didn't align. I would like knock it out of the park and then say like, I really don't think I can do this. Even though the proof was in the pudding every week, you are doing this. So this time around, I understand how training works and what I'm doing. I understand the science behind it all, and the paces themselves really don't carry any weight. I understand how to pace a race. Like, I love doing speed work in a way that's like, I'm just really process driven now. And I really don't care the time on Chicago, which I know sounds insane, but I really don't. Do I want to run a 3:30? Yes, but I also want to run a 3:25. You know, like, the goal is not 3:30. The goal is, how fucking mentally and physically strong can I get between May 1st and October 17th, whatever the day of Chicago is? How do I stay healthy? How do I have fun? And how do I like get to that starting line knowing I cannot fucking wait to see what happens right now, what I can do. What does my best look like? Why not? Right? Why not? Something I always say to my athletes is it worth it to try, even if race day doesn't happen? And for me, the answer is yeah. If I don't make it to race day, I'm really excited to try. Let's see what happens. Why the fuck not? Right?
Why the fuck not?
What else do I have to do?
Have your bodily autonomy taken away?
Yeah. What are you running from? What am I not running from? Look around, bitch. Look around. We're losing rights left and right. Trump just signed an executive order saying I can't get a bank account. Like, fifth dog.
3 dogs.
Oh my God, Sev, 4.
4, so we're at 9.
Wow, really low dog day. Deeply upsetting. Deeply upsetting. Let's move over a little bit.
I tried to show the dog, but it's tracking on you, so it wouldn't show the dog.
Sorry, everybody, face tracking.
Yeah. So what do you think was like the biggest thing that helped you go from just having fun again to training?
I think in the back of my mind, always knowing that the goal was Chicago 2025. Like, I went to the Chicago Marathon for Badass Lady Gang in, not last year, the year before. Was that 23? Yeah, that sounds right. And being there in 2023 in Chicago, there was like something in the back of my mind that was like, I really want to try it again. And I want to do it in Chicago. And I was like, fuck. I mean, I was running 12, 13-minute miles. So to think I want to try again was like, the first time I tried, I was a 9-minute miler. I just ran a 3:59 marathon. I had just ran a 7-hour, 30-minute marathon that year, or the year prior. So I was like, how is that even possible? So in the cab ride on the way back to the airport, I was sitting with my friend Leslie, who's on the team. And I was like, I think I want to try to BQ again. And she was like, what? And I was like, yes, but I don't know. I don't know if it's possible. I'm just going to sit with it. And I like couldn't shake it. So then in January, I was like, I'm doing it.
Boom.
It's interesting because I like truly thought I'd never try again. I really, really thought 2019 was the last time and I was done. I just wanted to like get healthy again, get back to a place where like my eating disorder wasn't ruining my life, feel confident like that I could just exist with that instead of being just like run by it. So I spent like a lot of time doing that, but I couldn't shake it. I don't know. So last year I was kind of like, listen, I don't know if it's possible. I mean, I was trying to find the clip from January when I started mile training. I vividly remember I was entering Prospect Park and I filmed myself saying, I don't know if I'm gonna share this, but I wanna try to BQ again. And I don't think it's gonna happen. I know it's not gonna happen this year, but that's why I'm doing this. I wanna try to see what happens this year to get faster. I wanna see if I can break 2 this fall. So let's go. I don't know where that clip is. Couldn't find it.
We'll have AI recreate it.
Oh, cool. Nice. It's the beauty of being non-union. So I did. I tried not to focus too much on, I need to do this, because I didn't need to do it. I wanted to see what I could do, right? The 2 hours, the breaking 2 thing was a good example, because if 159 was the outcome, I failed because I ran faster than that. The goal is always on the day to give best. So it's going to be really interesting this go around. I'm really fit, like, and so much smarter. Ooh, what are we looking at?
I don't know. Looks like they're looking at some boat.
I love birders.
Oh, look at that.
I think we already counted those
Yeah,
3. Integrity of the dog count.
that's true. But it's nice to look at their butts.
Look at him shake it.
Some mutt butt.
Mutt butt. Yeah, I don't know. Why not really feels like something that like pushed me through last year. Because for a long time I was scared to say it out loud. Because what if I couldn't get faster? What if I was kind of in the place that I might be for a long time? And it's like, it isn't about the pace. The pace is irrelevant. This for me is blazing fucking fast. We're doing 9:47 right now. This feels fast as fuck. This is slow as fuck for someone else. The pace is irrelevant. It's a feeling. It really is. I think I understood that in my head, but I didn't believe it. I just believe things so differently now. Threshold pace workouts don't scare me the way they used to. And I'm excited to share this now because my worth and my identity isn't wrapped up in it, which I feel like before it was. I'm just in a very different place. Very different place. Thank God. It's gonna be fun. And I think it's gonna be really educational. There's a lot of really not great advice on TikTok and on Instagram. And I've always, like, in my 11 years of being an online running personality, I've always tried to surround myself with experts when I don't know what's going on, to let them shine. But I still gave terrible advice. I watch a lot of it back and I'm like, brutal. Ugh. So it's hard now that I know so much. When I see such terrible advice, I'm like, fuck. This is why, like, we're in this, like, never-ending cycle of people crashing out and burning out, or looking to significantly faster people and thinking, I'm just gonna mimic what they do, when you're in such a different place. Something you're not gonna see a lot of is me sharing my mileage. I run by time most of the time. I'm sure there will be some runs that are by mileage, but for the most part, like, this is a 60-minute run. I can go over by 5 or 10 minutes, or under, but I run by time. If you were a 12-minute miler, you might get 5 miles in 60 minutes. I might get 7, right? But if we compared mileage, like oftentimes you hear people talk with a base, you should get 25 miles, 30 miles. That would take you so long. Hours of running. When in reality, a great base is maybe 3 or 4 days a week of running, 45 to 60 minute midweek runs, and then getting your long run to a place of 60 to 90 minutes. That's a great base. Great base. And 2 strength training days. Y'all, stop fucking skipping your strength work. I hate it too. I don't like it. Do you want to know what I hate though? Getting fucking hurt.
Dude.
Losing bone density.
Whoa, you're losing bone density?
By the second.
Oh, shit.
I'm 35, bitch. I'm shriveling up like a prune.
Oh, my God.
No, isn't that upsetting? Like, I'm now at the point where I start losing bone density.
Yeah.
And running, even though it feels like it's jumping from one foot to the other, is not 3 directions, 3 planes of motion. So it's not a good way to, like, work on your bone density. And I'm of the age where I do start to lose it.
Dude, I didn't even know this was a problem I needed to think about.
Well, you're a boy. It isn't. This is a girl thing.
Good.
Good. Nice.
Give all the bad things to the ladies.
Ooh, 2 dogs.
I can't handle it.
The dogs or the ladies?
Oh, I can handle the dogs, not the ladies. Not all the lady problems.
I can't handle it. That's right, you can't.
My fragile male ego can't handle it.
Just a fragile little boy.
Oh shit, I was gonna say something.
Oh shit, I gotta say something. Oh shit.
I must be heard.
So here's something else I talked to Scott about. I said, it's gonna be so different riding a bike with me because you've never ridden a bike with me. Well, that's not true. Once you have Summer Streets. Long ago in 2019, you and Megan, you rode with me. But I doubt you remember. How does it feel now that I'm...
I think it's actually a little bit easier.
I know, it's a lot easier.
But yeah, not to toot my own horn. I'm just a fucking pro. No, but I think
I'm not really good at this.
This, I think it's so much easier because this camera technology, like, for whatever reason, I've had like the itchiest face on this ride.
Oh.
I've been having to itch myself all the time.
Just been itching.
And it just keeps you centered. It doesn't matter what I do. Like, it's kind of amazing.
DJI. If you're looking to sponsor something, DJI,
Yeah.
holler. Let's go that way. Let's go that way.
Oh, almost had a crash.
First day.
Wow.
First day. First crash. My sports bras all are a little big, so I keep chafing.
Oh.
But I'm not made of money. My money tree's all dried out. Sports bras are expensive. So I had to go buy new sports bras. Ducks.
Oh, nice. Are they getting affected by the tariffs?
Oh my God, the tariffs. Those tariffs. My merch is getting by tariffs. Did you see them like throw a little bitch fit about Amazon putting the prices?
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to be like, I need to talk to anyone who is pro tariffs and get your take on why you think that's bad. What do you think is happening?
I saw something in regards to like, somebody has a clever response, a clever like thing that made you think. It was like, oh, so this guy used his political arm to block Kamala Harris, help get Trump in office, and now he wants, and then talking about Bezos, and now he wants to be able to like tell people, hey, these tariffs are because of the president. It's like, this is what you, like, what
Well,
you,
this is what
yeah.
you vote. He literally said he was going to do this.
Yeah.
Point blank. This is what you voted for. And now we're all getting fucked.
We're getting sodomized, no lube.
And I'm not okay with it.
No.
I'm not cool with this. I'm pissed. I'm big mad.
Good.
This is how I know I'm not a witch. Because I've been doing witchy stuff. Nothing's happening. It's true.
Oh, that's good. That's
I've
a
never
good
felt
bite.
more powerless.
Oh, I like that.
But I'm not giving up. I'm just a young witch. Learning her craft. 2 dogs. Good. We counted dogs yesterday or on Sunday.
Yeah?
Saturday? Sunday? Sunday. During the race. High dog day.
Where was the race at?
Started in Williamsburg. Ended in Prospect Park.
Oh, cool.
But I forgot my dog counter.
Nice.
Dude, my memory, real bad. Every 5 seconds I would go, what did I just say? What number are we
It's
at?
hard. It's a full-time job.
It's a full-time job.
I'm just saying, I never got enough credit for how good I was at
A
it.
single mom who works 2 jobs. I'm just annoyed I didn't bring my dog counter.
Well,
So I bet we saw so many more dogs.
Nothing has changed.
No, everything's changed.
oh yeah.
Everything's changed. My dude.
It's a whole new paradigm, dude.
Dude, everything's different. Everything's new. I'm sweating like a whore in church.
Oh.
Sweating like a whore in the White House.
Whoa. They're not sweating.
Have you seen pictures of Donald Trump? All that fucker does is sweat.
Megan showed me this like deep dive where it was just like apparently like he just poops all the time.
I
And he
saw
has to
that
wear a
too.
diaper. And I can't stop
So today
laughing
we're
at
here in
it.
a bipartisan
Disgusting.
It's a bummer.
fashion to show leadership in an
Diaper
effort to
Don.
end
Diaper Don.
this senseless violence.
Dude,
Surprised
this
the White House rule wasn't sponsored by Depends for his shitty pants. I mean, I don't know about you, but I want the leader of the United States of America to be able to go poop in the potty. Okay?
Oh, that's a deal breaker for you?
For sure.
Oh.
You get 1 poopy pants a year. Unless you have an autoimmune disease.
What if it was like what if he was like running a triathlon and he pooped his pants?
Donald Trump running a triathlon. I mean,
Oh, dogs.
I can't even picture that man doing something good for him. Trump is like, what's the lion in Robin Hood who like gets carried around?
Oh, I don't know. Megan would know.
She would know. Is she up?
Oh yeah, she's up.
Could we Google it? Yes. Could we FaceTime Megan?
But Megan just knows it.
Yeah, Megan, why would we rob ourselves of a discussion with Megan Herder?
That's actually Indo.
That's true. My bad. Women
She
supporting women.
has the ability to vote. And wait, what? She can open a bank account because she never had to change her name.
She said, I'm not changing my
She
name.
saw the way the world is going.
She said, lose my identity? Never. Yo.
Hey,
You're on candid camera.
hello.
What's the name of the lion that gets carried around in Robin Hood, the king?
Oh, that's Prince John.
Prince John.
That's Prince John and Sir Hayes is his sidekick.
He gets carried around, right? He's like a little bitch.
He is a little bit. He doesn't like always get carried around, but he throws hissy fits and sucks his thumb.
That's DJT. I was saying that's
Oh.
Donald John Trump.
Yeah, except
Donald
like,
Jackass Trump. That's what the J stands for.
Prince John is way better than Donald Trump.
I knew you'd know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Goodbye. When in doubt, phone a friend. Megan,
Dude, I feel like she's so good at
everything.
movies, music, art, trivia. Like, she's the person that you want on it.
Jokes,
Yeah, she's good at jokes too.
love.
She's good at all.
She's a good girl. That's why she's one of my best friends.
Me too.
Top tier.
She's on have you ever heard of the FODMAP diet?
Yeah.
So she's trying to figure out what she's allergic to, so she's on it. She just
Oh
started.
no.
She's not happy.
I bet. No fun. No FOD.
Yeah, no FOD. I'm like still confused on what is allowed, what's not.
My heart rate right now, 147.
Is that good or bad?
Great. Stellar. Oh, I think this is a good time to talk gang. There's been some confusion about how to train with us at the Badass Lady Gang and what we do. Let's chat about it.
Oh, please.
Let's dispel some myths. Let me sprinkle some insight into your day. So here's the thing. I was so lucky to be a part of some really, really fun. We're cheering for Badass Lady Gang. I was really lucky to be a part of some really great groups, like Moonshot for a marathon. And I said, this is so great. How do we do this for people who don't live in New York City, or people who live in New York City but don't have time to join the group stuff? So when we did training, I wanted to do group training. So at Badass Lady Gang, there's 4 ways that you can train with us. You can do running plans, which are like our static cookie cutter training plans. They are all being redone right now. So most of them are done. You now get really, really great mental game stuff in the journals themselves in Final Surge, which is the platform that you use with your training. They're adaptable, so you can move everything around to fit your schedule. One price, you pay it, you input your race date, you're off to the races. No coaching, you're on your own. Cheap, easy, good to go. Then we have our training experiences, which are programs, set start date, set end date. We have our fall marathon training experience coming up. That's our next one. So if you're doing a marathon late September through November, this is the training experience for you. You get a weekly coaching call, really, really great journals that just got updated. You get a support system. You get custom training plans. So when you come to the coaching calls, I'll adapt your plans throughout training based on how you're doing. So if you go on vacation, if work blows up, if you get sick, if a small injury crops up, if you're doing better than we expected and progressing faster, I'm always adapting your plan. So that's a really fun training experience. You also have a really fun group of people to train with and learn with. Training experiences are really fun. But we do everything from like fastest way to get faster, 5Ks and 10Ks, half marathons, the works. Then we have our team. Our team is group coaching. So you get over 6 weekly coaching calls where you are talking live on a call with moi and the team. I'm adapting your plan. We're working through mental game stuff. We're talking about life. We're just connecting. You get strength training, you get journals, you get discount on merch, and you get the support of a coach and team. Then we have our private coaching with our 2 private coaches, Cassie, who does trail and ultra marathons, and Morgan, who's our road running coach. So those are kind of like all the different ways that you can train with us. We're trying to hit every price point, but when in doubt, start with a training experience, see how you like it, and then you can always move to the team. I think what we're doing is pretty fucking special. Innovation. Innovation. 4 more minutes.
Just 4 more minutes?
4 more.
Oh, I guess because I've only been recording. Man, it's still at 100% battery.
No way.
That's impressive.
GoPro, we were like...
Oh, was I supposed to start recording? Kidding.
Fired. Boop, boop, beep, boop. Feel good? BQ Bus is canceled.
Whoa, free city bike, e-bike.
Not in service.
Oh.
Not in service. Not today.
So is this the official start of the BQ training? Or did it already start?
I mean, potato, potato.
Potato, potato?
I like to think of this as the official start. You know, because my training is kind of geared towards it now.
Okay.
I am kind of like, not kind of. Yeah, this is. I'm marathon training. My plan started. It's definitely adapted a little bit to be like half marathon. But yeah, this is it. BQ or Bust, season 6. Like, subscribe, smash that motherfucking like buttons. I don't know. What do you smash? Girls and boys and theys, and
Yeah, like buttons.
smash your neighbor with consent.
Yeah. Always with consent.
And then go see some theater.
What should people see these days?
Oh, if you're coming to New York City, go see Sunset Boulevard. But I would see it with Mandy, not Nicole. I mean, hot take. I thought Nicole's Norma, it just didn't work for me. Her stakes weren't there. She like is supposed to be this like cast aside, small, powerless old movie star. And she came in like Patti LuPone and played it that the whole time. Whereas Mandy's Norma feels like the shell of a human. And then through this guy, this writer, like comes back into her own and then evolves into the madness. And I just thought the evolution was so much better.
Okay.
But the show itself, the direction is so fucking good. Oh my God, I saw it twice. Once with Mandy, once with Nicole. Oh, Mary. Get
about,
your
like-
ass to Oh, Mary.
Now, when you say Mandy, you're talking about Mandy Moore?
Mandy Gonzalez.
Oh,
Even better than Mandy Moore.
gotcha.
3 dogs. She's so amazing. Yeah, Oh, Mary. Have you guys gone and seen Oh, Mary yet?
No, we're in the lottery. We join the
Dude.
lottery like every day.
You guys got to get your ass to Oh, Mary.
Oh, Mary.
What else? I haven't seen a whole lot. I saw Gypsy. Thought it was fine. This weekend I'm seeing Death Becomes Her tomorrow. And then I'm seeing Smash. And then I'm seeing Dead Outlaw, which I'm really excited about. I feel like there's one more. Tony nominations come out tomorrow. So I'm a little nervous
Who would you nominate?
for... I
Tonys.
haven't seen enough of the shows.
Oh.
I'm like really behind.
Gross.
I've been so fucking busy. Your girl's working.
Too busy running to watch Tony's.
I've been running and I've been working like a dog.
Do you have a favorite theater?
No, I don't.
Dude, are you even a fan of the Broadway? Of the Broadway?
Bitch, please. I am Broadway.
Whoa.
All right, 60 minutes. Here's a good example of pace is irrelevant. Yesterday, my pace was like 8:30. This was 9. This is only tracking my face, 9:40. Pace is irrelevant, felt the exact same. All right, bye. Attention to is,
It's got your face.
I'm over here now.
Oh,
I'm
look at
over here
that.
now. I'm over here now.
Guys, we're doing it.
I wonder if it can detect bod. Okay,
If it
turn
can
it.
detect what?
Let me see it.